Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Saidatul Aliyah, and in this video I would like to report some article. The first article is published at Tuesday 1st September 2020, and the title is Speak English Fluently. Okay. There are two reasons why we cannot speak English fluently. If English is not your native language, then here are two reasons why you find it difficult to speak in English. The first is, it is a difficult skill. If English is not your native language, then you are more likely to face challenge. Imagine doing this all at the same time. Formulating the right sentence, having accurate vocabulary and grammar, while speaking using correct pronunciation. The second is not practicing the right skill to improve speaking. Practice makes perfect. We have heard this phrase a million times, simply make perfect. We have heard this phrase a million times simply because it is true. But most English classes focus on grammar and textbook instead of techniques and methods specifically for speaking. So let's talk about 7 ways to improve our English speaking skill. The first is work on pronunciation for accuracy. Learn the sound of English and learn how to make them correctly. You have to learn the proper way of speaking, use of intonation, use of stress, relaxed pronunciation. This is going to make a hard difference to the way you speak. People will understand you better. Your English will be more accurate and things will just flow for you. Okay, the second is imitate native speakers. This is a very effective way to improve not only your speaking, but also a listening, vocabulary, and grammar skill as well. It's more like there are 4 steps to imitate native speaker. The first is listen. Start by listening to a sentence in English. Second is repeat. Pause the audio and repeat a sentence or phrase. The third is record. While repeat the word or sentence, record yourself. And the last is compare. This is the last part of this method. Listen to the original audio, then listen to your recording and compare the two. Here you will be able to notice what you need to improve, what you are able to say and understand accurately, and the changes you need to make. And the third is shadow English speakers. This is all about working on your English fluency. It's more challenge compared to the first two methods. In shadowing, you have to listen to the audio and repeat what you hear without pausing it. No stop, no pause. It is also vital to choose an audio piece that you can follow. The key is only do this with audio that you can easily repeat. And the next is take English speaking class or course. Speaking with friends might be the best and most enjoyable way to learn. Take to your peers in English. You will have fun while learning. You also find a language exchange or take English lesson with a teacher. This will provide you to safe environment to learn because you know that your mistake will be corrected. The next is expand your vocabulary. You may want to learn common everyday English because you will use it no matter what. And the next is listen as much as possible. Listening all the time and Getting as much listening practice as possible will dramatically help your speaking. Of course, listening and speaking are two different skills, but in order for you to have a conversation, you need to understand the person you are talking to. Remember, having a conversation is not just about speaking. And the last way is stay consistent. The English speaking methods that we have described above only work if you use them. And then the next article is a formal article that published by the Jakarta Post and published at Friday 24 April 2020. And the title is Loose Social Distancing Rules Point to Slow Indonesian Recovery. Again, this article is talking about coronavirus in Indonesia. And then how many people voluntary isolation? There are 2,070 million population remain only under voluntary isolation. How many cities that infection coronavirus? There are more than 2,260 cities across the coronavirus. What is the government take action about this pandemic? The government applies social distancing to society. And then there are some points that I have got from this article. This article explains that relaxing social distancing will make the pandemic worse than before. The government expects that the pandemic will be end in the late May, but the real pandemic continues until now. President Joko Widodo is celebrating his strategy of large-scale social distancing rules and called the impact of virus that's been the deadliest. There are some cities choose to lock down their city. He explained also that Joko will reject to the complete lockdown because it will give impact on job and business. There are more than 260 cities across the virus. President India and Malaysia choose lockdown to approach this crisis stance in nationwide. The most effect from this pandemic is economy. Countries like South Korea and Taiwan have been successful in reining in the pandemic with this disruption to mobility. And the last article is West Java landslide killed 11 people and injured 18 people. This article was published in Jakarta at Sunday 10th January 2021. Okay, this landslide was occurred at Cihanjuang village in West Java, and this article was occurred on Saturday. And then how many victims from this accident? There are 11 people that killed by this accident, and there are 18 people injured. Okay, why this accident occurred? Because this is the rainy season from November to March, so this accident was occurred. In my opinion, all of the article was written good, because the article was easily to understood. And from the news article, we know the development of coronavirus and the accident that happened in Indonesia. Okay, thank you very much for your nice attention. Forgive me if I have many mistakes. I apologize to you all. As I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.